Hi, boys and girls. It is the creator of Bored with Miss Reynolds, Better Off Reading Every Day. And the book I'm going to read to you today is called The Perfect Purple Feather. The Perfect Purple Feather. The Perfect Purple Feather is by Hanush Piven. And I'm going to get a little closer because I really want you to be able to see this. Jacob tossed and turned in the middle of the night. Something seemed different, not quite right. He felt a prickle at the back of his head. Something was poking from the pillow on his bed. He pulled it and pushed it and pulled it some more. What he had in his hand, he couldn't ignore. A perfect purple feather. How cool, said Jacob. So silky and sleek. I like how this feather tickles my cheek. He sat wide awake in his dark little room and saw out his window a bright yellow moon. Hey, Jacob, chirped a bluebird in a nearby tree. I'm missing a wing, just look at me. Please give me that feather you hold in your hand so I can fly in a flash to a faraway land. Scat, fly away, meowed a black catty cat. That feather's for me, anyone can see that. It brightens my whiskers, a look quite unique. With that purple feather, I'll be very chic. Check. Declared the centipede. It's not fair. Oh, hold on. Let's go back. The pages are sticky. Here we go. One back, boys and girls. That happens sometimes. A porcupine said glumly, it's sad, sad life. It's a sad, sad life. No one will hug me. I'm as sharp as a knife. But with that feather, I'd be soft and so sweet. I could charm anyone I happened to meet. Declared the centipede. It's just not fair. I have lots of legs, but not one little hair. If I had that feather, I'd primp and I'd preen. Why, I think I'd feel just like a queen. An ant crawled to the centipede's side. Hey, come with me. We'll go for a ride. That feather will help us sail far away. Come climb aboard. It's a beautiful day. A loud owl scolded. I'm old and I'm wise. That feather's for me. It's no surprise. I'm a great writer, and here's what I think. That feather will make a fine pen for my ink. The doggy next door feared being left out, So she yapped at the owl and said with a pout, "Give me the feather which waves like a flag. I'd make it my tail and give it a wag." Suddenly, the bedroom shook with a roar as a black and gold tiger pranced through the door. "That feather will make a fine toothpick to munch after I've eaten that doggy for lunch." Luckily, brave Jacob did not lose his head, and he chased off the tiger with the pillow from his bed. Just then, a mischievous tick butted in. He picked up the feather and said with a grin, "What a great feather! It's as soft as a rose. I'll use it to tickle that elephant's nose." The elephant giggled and rolled around on the floor. Over and over she rolled towards the door. Then she raised her trunk high and achoo, achoo! She sneezed the most magnificent sneeze. It was so amazingly loud, it shook the tick's knees. Out flew the feather and it wafted up high. It twirled and it swirled through the dark blue night sky. Jacob thought about the feather, then he pondered some more. Soon his eyes gently closed and he started to snore. And the perfect purple feather, where did it fly? Past the yellow moon, higher up in the sky. Perhaps it will end up somewhere nameless and new, or maybe it will land right here with you. And that is the end, boys and girls, of the perfect purple feather. It is Bored with Miss Reynolds, Better Off Reading Every Day. I do not own the rights to this book that I have read to you, but I love storytelling magic. And the magic of today's story is the minute I realized that I had feathers all over my dress, I knew what had to come next. I had to find the perfect purple feather to go along with, and that's how we met. I decided I was going to do a craft project with my kids in after school, so I picked these up. We're gonna check this book out and we are going to do something spectacular together. I have my feather and they will have theirs. Boys and girls, Bored with Miss Reynolds, Better Off Reading Every Day, bringing stories to life on my YouTube, my Instagram, and my TikTok, right here with you. Every time I pick up a book and I read it to you, I want you to know that I feel completely honored that you allow me to come into your life. And on a day like this, when I have gotten together with the perfect purple feather, I think that you can have your feather too. I'll see you again real soon. Go ahead and make something great with your feather.